Catch anything Thursday?
No, I quit taking 13-inch fish, Mark. At the end, I only kept 14-inch fish. I caught so many frickin' trout that I upped the friggin' length.
Yes, figures.
I limited.
Morning. Sorry to get you out this early, man. I was looking at the tide. It seemed to have shifted a little earlier.
Yeah, it's fine. I was usually up anyway.
Ugh. Well, I'm not. We get down there. It's.
Yeah. I'm gonna push down here, Mark. I was catching bigger ones in this area. And I'm telling you, you ought to just go to my point, because it seems like no matter what happens, that place produces. Can't tell which way the tide's going. It looks like it's already down, so it should be coming up instead of falling. Yeah, he flopped off again, so. A little bit aggressive though, he took it on the fall. Put 5 on your clicker and throw your cork. They're slow.
Where's your clicker?
I lost it.
5 total or 5 extra?
No, 5 for me. Throwing green hornet on a cork seems to be the key right now, but I think it's just the cork, not the color. They're a little lethargic. Like they're not even slamming it, you know, they're just kind of picking it up and running with it.
Yeah, I know. I had a couple just spit it out.
Yeah, I just had the same. I think that cork lets it suspend a little better, so I think that's the way to go, Mark. See? See how slow he was? They're also smaller. I think the big guys aren't fired up yet, but we're starting to get some movement. He ain't gonna make it, is he? Just a little, but I'm just letting it stay in place. I'm not covering water. I'm just trying to let it sit.
He ain't even gonna make the cut.
Yeah, but he's here and he's biting. Considering the tide movement, I'll take it. You're catching fish, ain't you? Seems like they're getting a touch more aggressive, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it'll start ripping before the day's over with, and we'll clean up, man.
If not, I at least got the 2 in the boat. You got 5 in the boat. How big are the ones you got?
13. I think I have a 14.
That's bigger than me.
Kind of disappointing considering what I was catching on Tuesday.
Maybe you caught them all on Tuesday.
No. This has been my spot, bro. Hey, what's up, man? They're still in the same spots, man, but the tide's all jacked up. Like, there's no movement, so it's slow. Yeah. I mean, I'm almost at a limit, dude, but it's been a grind. It has been nothing like Tuesday. They're in the same spots, but I'm dealing with so many small fish now. And well, it's at 55 today, so yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna get a limit today. There's no doubt in that. It's just a question. I'm not getting the size I wanted. I'm close. Yeah, no, I drifted through there pretty good. Oh, never mind. Hold on a second, buddy. Let me get this one in. Yeah, better. 14 inches, 15 inches. Nothing glamorous, but better than I've been getting, so. Well, yeah, that's it, man. We'll limit. It's just been more of a grind than Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. All right, brother. Check with you later.
Borderline. Let's go with that.
It worked the last time it turned off. Let's see if it'll work this time. Yes, the answer is yes. Oh, he's gonna click, man. He might have. I should have got the net. So earlier I said that I came out here on Sunday with my buddy Rich, and I realized that that was not correct. That we were actually out here on Saturday of last week. And the temperatures that day were in the 70s, mid 70s even. Then we caught a limit of trout. Come out Tuesday with temperatures in the high 30s and catch a limit of trout. In fact, the best trout day I think I've ever had, just aggressive fish. Come out with Mark today on Thursday and temperatures are in the low 60s, and we managed to eke out a limit. We managed to catch 50 right at the end, almost to the wire. On the way out, we caught our 50th fish. And biggest difference I see between today and Tuesday is just the aggressiveness. Like on Tuesday, it was fish after fish after fish after fish. And today, we really kind of had to grind. There were a lot of casts where we weren't bringing in fish, and there was a lot of throwing fish back. And I think the biggest cause of that is probably the tide range. You know, there's almost no tide movement today. We timed it wrong. We got in there at slack tide. So I'm actually happy that we caught fish, but I think a little more moving water would have produced bigger fish. There were moments that they really liked the 1/4 ounce jig head with the shrimp creole bounced off the bottom. And there were moments it seemed like they only wanted the cork with the green hornet matrix shad suspended. I really couldn't put a finger on which they preferred. I just knew that if I was throwing a 1/4 ounce shrimp creole, and when that shut down, I could switch to the green hornet on the cork, and I'd start picking up fish. And when that shut down, I could switch over. And they did seem to kind of drift back and forth, stayed in a little deeper water than normal. Otherwise, the pattern as far as where they were located was almost exactly the same as it's always been. So that's a week and 100 trout. I'm afraid that's going to be the peak of my speckled trout season. I don't expect to come back after the first of the year and be able to reproduce that. So this has probably been the greatest week of fishing, trout fishing, in my life. And unfortunately, it's soon to be over with, and I'll have to get my redfish game straight. But in the meantime, fish fry for New Year's Eve, and we go into Lent with stocked freezers.
John from Lucky Hat Outdoors. If you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. And also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive content.
Apparently my tummy is hungry.